Welcome back to Music News TV. This is Tim Hunter. It seems that rapper XXXtentacion is actually really in a very interesting state of mind today. He's kind of going back and forth between, I guess, revenge and actually suicidal thoughts. So, and this is all because basically last night he was actually jumped while performing on stage. Now, you guys can actually Google the video. I'm not going to put it up on here, but you guys can actually take a look at the video there. You can see that there's a guy that basically ran up on stage while he's performing on his revenge tour, while I had to stop in San Diego, and basically gets pretty much just, sucker punched for the most part while he's performing with no shoes on. Okay? I mean, that's not a song. I mean, he literally didn't have any shoes on. Well, when he got punched there, security immediately came out. Then there was a lot of melee because a lot of other cats came out. Apparently, this guy who actually threw the punch had a crew of people with him that was actually on stage and followed him on stage. And then, of course, besides from the security at the venue itself, X's people apparently, were there as well to have his back. So there was a lot of fighting going on. Now, this is where it gets a little thick at. A lot of people feel that it was Rob Stone that actually went up on stage and punched him. Now, if you guys don't know anything about this beef here, they've been going back and forth now for about a little over a month now. And this is all frivolous would make it so bad, and this is apparently how it all started. Okay, as you guys know, XXXtentacion, whoever are fans of his, got a brother, of course, one of his peoples by the name of Ski Mask. Now, Ski Mask was actually on tour with Rob Stone. He was supposed to have been arranged as the opening act. Okay, now, apparently there's been some problems with Ski Mask opening the show. When I say problems, I mean things like showing up late, or they're just not doing things in a timely manner because Rob Stone was the headlining act, okay, on this tour. Now, if you guys look any further into this at all, apparently this is what happened, and this pretty much kicked off everything. Ski Mask apparently showed up late to open up the show, and Rob Stone pretty much had to save the venue. So he came on a little earlier, to give the crowd what they wanted at least, right? Now, apparently Ski Mask showed up late, and this actually happened in San Diego about a month ago. What's so odd about it? He showed up he showed up a little bit late to the venue, and Rob was basically like, "What are you doing here?" I mean, like, he literally not just showed up at the venue; he came on stage, like, basically, give me the mic, I'm ready to perform now. While this dude, Rob Stone was basically in the middle of his set. So Rob Stone's like, he just continued performing or whatever, and his people like trying to get Ski Mask off of, the stage. Well, Ski Mask, didn't want to leave the stage at all. So of course there was some conflict there when they finally got him off or whatever. Apparently he had some words to make it clear, and Rob had to explain to him, look, man, this is business. You got to show up on time and actually do this. Well, the very next night, they had a stop in LA. This is literally April 11th, something like that, right? Well, the guy literally shows up late again and wants to perform, whatever, right? And apparently there was some conflict right there on stage, and he ended up getting pretty much kind of like in a scuffle there on stage. They went backstage and had words after the concert, and I don't know what happened. I guess Ski Mask pretty much stormed out, and he was pretty much upset about what's been going on. And, Rob Stone's people apparently, jumped him, and beat him up really bad there. Well, of course, XXXtentacion didn't, take too well to this. So when he caught wind of this, it's pretty much like, okay, now we're beefing with Rob Stone. They want a fair one with him. I don't know what they want to go back and forth or what have you. Well, during the middle of this beef, I guess someone tweeted out Rob Stone's home address. And this guy got a kid and everything. I mean, he's a family man. He's a little older than these guys, a couple of years older. So he's taking this rap thing serious. XXXtentacion and Ski Mask, these guys are very young out there. Well, someone tweeted his Rob Stone's home address. Now, when XXXtentacion get this tweet, he retweeted it, and I think that took things to the next level. So Rob Stone basically goes on camera and pretty much threatens, X, and by letting them know, don't come to San Diego, and he was pretty upset about this, this whole thing, because to be honest, if this is all true and how it went down, I mean, what was Rob Stone supposed to do in doing this whole thing of Ski Mask really being late all the time and messing up the whole schedule of the show? I mean, well, anyway, nonetheless, so it comes down now. Guess who's in San Diego? Of course, X is in San Diego. So that's why everyone thinks it was Rob Stone that did it. Now, we couldn't see Rob Stone's face in the video or anything like that, so you can't verify that it's him, at least not yet. The crowd itself was chanting F Rob Stone, basically. So they immediately assumed it was him. Now, for XXXtentacion, he was basically carried off stage or what have you. He was all right, afterwards or whatever. But the thing is, now he's so upset, he thinks that he actually was set up by security at the venue. And this is why he says that, because he feels like this guy had too much easy access to just come up on stage. In addition to that, when it happened, they pretty much protected him and kind of like put him behind like a speaker right by the curtains and things of that nature. Pretty much protected him from everything that was going on. So XXXtentacion is like really upset about this, man. But if you guys actually know anything about concert and security, I mean, like, there's a protocol. I mean, first you have to diffuse the situation, and you gotta kind of like separate individuals who are the main ones involved with things like that until, I guess police ride and things of that nature. So I don't know if he's going to have a case against, the venue where he was performing. And I mean, that's neither here nor there, but nonetheless, the more serious thing is this. As of today, this kid XXXtentacion is been talking suicide and literally has been talking heavy about it. So I would say this. I mean, things are getting to a level when they're escalating like this. This is supposed to be a success thing. I mean, these guys made it out of the streets. I mean, XXXtentacion just got out of jail a couple months ago or whatever. I mean, you guys are out here making a ton of money. You got opportunity out of this world. You're traveling the world. You got fans out here. Don't let it get that serious, I mean, in my opinion. But nonetheless, we'll definitely keep you posted. Everything is still pretty hot right now, and still an investigation going on. So we'll see what's going to be the next chapter in this. But meanwhile, we'll definitely keep you posted. Check us out for more at musicnewstv.com. You can also subscribe here, okay?